Today's book is William and the Missing Masterpiece by Helen Hancocks. William and the Missing Masterpiece. There he is on his Vespa. William, International Cat of Mystery, was planning a vacation when he was interrupted by a telephone call. On the line was Monsieur Guerre from a museum in Paris. "A terrible thing has happened," he shouted. "Our most famous painting, the Mona Lisa, has been stolen. The timing couldn't be worse. It's National Cheese Week, and my museum had planned to hold an exhibit in her honor. William, can you help us find the missing masterpiece?" William agreed at once to help and began packing his bags. His vacation would have to wait. Soon William was in Paris, the city of art and cheese. He headed to the museum to get to work on the case. Oh, look at that. William arrived at the scene of the crime. Monsieur Guerre showed him the museum's fine paintings and the gap where the Mona Lisa used to hang. "No suspects were seen," he said, "and no evidence has been found. I fear we have lost the Mona Lisa forever." It seemed that William had his work cut out for him. He certainly does. William examined the room. At first, there didn't seem to be much evidence. On closer inspection, however, William found a small hole in the baseboard and a strand of red yarn. This was all very perplexing. William decided to call on two of his artist friends, Fifi Lebris and Henry Roquefort, to see if they had any bright ideas. Alas, Fifi and Henry couldn't help. "We have been busy preparing for a painting competition which opens tonight at the museum," said Henry. "Do come and see if we win," said Fifi. "The Ministry of Cheese cordially invites you to the Hommage to Fromage annual art gala, a trophy and a year's supply of cheese for the winner." William decided to go. Perhaps somebody at the event would have some information about the missing masterpiece. Meanwhile, he had all afternoon to ponder the case. But first it was time for lunch. He set off for his favorite cafe. William was just taking a digestive pause from his meal when an unusual character caught his eye. The shady figure was wearing a hat and a bright red wool scarf, which seemed strange on such a sunny day, and was carrying a large package. William decided to see what he was up to. William used one of his best disguises to make sure it stayed hidden while he kept an eye on things. He watched the shady figure enter a costume store, then leave with another mysterious package. He's looking through his thing. He sneakily followed the shady figure down the street, through the park. So he's like, tuk, 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 tuk. And then he's through the park over here. There's William back there. And he's over here, and there's the shady figure. But before William could find out where he was going, he lost him in the traffic. How frustrating. Beep, beep, toop, beep, 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 beep. It's a roundabout, all right. Suddenly, William realized that he was late for Henry Roquefort and Fifi Lebris' event. Luckily, he saw that the museum was just across the street. He headed straight inside. He would continue his investigations tomorrow. Inside, William met Monsieur Guerre, who was judging the competition, and his friends, Henry and Fifi. They showed William their paintings and explained that quite a stir had been made by a surprise last-minute entry. "It is a wonderful painting," said Monsieur Guerre, "but nobody has heard of this artist before." William stared hard at the new painting. Something about it seemed very familiar. There's a scarf. He's going off to the side. William thought back over his day and began to piece the clues together. There had been yarn, the hole in the baseboard, the shady figure carrying a large package, the costume store, the mysterious painting, and the prize, a year's supply of cheese, William exclaimed. Monsieur Guerre was just about to announce that the mystery painter had won the competition when William stepped forward. "Wait," he shouted, "this artist is a fraud." And with that, he peeled off the painting's cunning disguise to reveal the Mona Lisa. The Mona Lisa! The Mona Lisa. The crowd gasped in surprise. "Stop that man," William ordered as he suddenly spotted the shady figure in the audience trying to make a getaway. William tugged at the shady figure's red wool scarf, and the mystery of the missing masterpiece finally unraveled. "Oh my God, they have an armature and they built..." "This is no artist," cried William triumphantly. "This is a band of cheese-greedy mice. They rolled up the Mona Lisa and smuggled it out of the museum through a hole in the baseboard, then disguised it so they could enter it in the competition and win a year's supply of cheese." Everyone was delighted with William's discovery. Monsieur Guerre had the Mona Lisa back. Fifi Labrie and Henry Roquefort won joint first prize at the Hommage to Fromage. And William could finally take his much-deserved vacation. There we all are. Police on hunt to trap picture-pinching mice. "No Roquefort will be left unturned," vowed police as a nationwide search to catch the band of villainous mice got underway. The robbers thought their mission to steal the Mona Lisa was a fait accompli, like feta, as they were about to be handed first prize at the Hommage to Fromage competition. However, in a dramatic turn of events, their cunning disguise was unmasked by international cat of mystery William. The furry rogues then fled the scene of the crime. To see the thieves go unpunished really grates, said Monsieur Guerre, custodian of the Mona Lisa. Police urged the public to stay alert, saying the suspects, described as small and mousy, had gone underground but were likely to strike again. "Do not underestimate these villains," warned police. "They will do almost anything to get their next cheese fix and could be hiding in a baseboard near you." And fiend, William finally, the end, gets to go on his vacation. I hope you enjoyed today's book, William and the Missing Masterpiece. You could draw this little William cat. Super simple with his almond eyes, his U nose, his X, and his lines going off to the side. Then we have triangle, triangle, and the line that goes between. His body comes down in a curve, kind of like a bowling pin. So you could draw the cat. You can look up a museum and go ahead and go to that museum and do some virtual tours, or color today if you can. Okay? Do something that lets you enjoy a little bit of peace and quiet. And coloring is really good for helping us with our fine motor skills and staying in the lines. You can choose an artistic thing such as warm colors to do your coloring, but just have fun with it, okay? All right, I hope you have a great day. Thanks.